I welcome you to this channel. Good morning, all of you. Scouting Guiding Part 9 Pravesh. The composition and significance of the national flag, English medium. In this class, we are going to see about the national flag. Our national flag is a tricolor rectangular panel made up of 3 rectangular panels with equal width. 3 rectangular panel. The ratio of length to breadth is 3:2. Example, 180 centimeter is to 120 centimeter. Length is 180 centimeter and breadth is 120 centimeter. The color of the top panel. The color of the top panel is saffron, kesari color. The color of the bottom panel is green. The color of the bottom panel is green. The color of the middle panel, white. Having in the center the design of the Ashoka Chakra in navy blue color. The chakra shall be screen printed on the both sides of the flag or otherwise printed stencil or suitably embroidered on both the sides in all cases. See, just for now, what do you know? What I said that everyone know. But you say something about national flag means we should say. We should know how to say. Though we know some procedure is there, no? First start with the measurement. What is the measurement then? What is the top panel, bottom panel and middle? Like that you have to explain. Being a scout and guide, we should know about the national flag. So next, you are going to see about the colors denotion. What is the color denotes? Saffron kesari color denotes renunciation. What is the meaning? Renunciation means nothing but sacrifice. That is use of something. In Tamil we can say thurattal, தியாகம் செய்தல், துறந்து விடுதல். Clear? That is called a renunciation. Courage, you know the meaning, and sacrifice, you know the meaning. Next, green shows prosperity, faith and chivalry. Prosperity, faith, we know the meaning. What is the meaning of chivalry? That is courage, courteous and loyalty. The green color shows prosperity, faith, courage, courtesy and loyalty. Okay. Next, the white in the center denotes purity. The path of truth and peace. The path of truth and peace to guide our conduct. Path of truth and peace. It shows us how to, we have to pace our life. We have to pass our life. In the path of truth and peace. That it says. White color. Next, we are going to see about the national flag chakra, Ashoka Chakra. Ashoka Chakra in the center of the white panel is the Dharma Chakra of Emperor of Ashoka. What is the name of this chakra? Dharma Chakra. Whose chakra? Emperor of Ashoka. And this is the emblem of the flag. Ashoka Chakra is the emblem of our national flag. What does the meaning of this one? So far we have seen saffron, white and green. What does it denote? Likewise, what about this denotes? That is, chakra denotes progress. Chakra denotes progress. There is death in stagnation. Stagnation. There is death in stagnation. What is the meaning of stagnation? No growth in an economy or inactivity. Stagnation means inactivity. There is no activity. What is it called? Death. Okay. So, there is death in stagnation. We should be active. There is life in the moment. There is life in movement. Okay. So, the chakra says that we have to move forward. We have to move forward. We should not stand in a place. And one another thing, see, the chakra was divided into 24 spokes, evenly spaced 24 spokes. What does it call? What does it denote? It says about the dharma of Emperor Ashoka. Ashoka's dharma. Ashoka. See how many 24 dharmas are there. So it is called Dharma Chakra. Start from here to totally 24 dharmas are there. It says about dharma. This spokes says about dharmas of Ashoka, Emperor Ashoka. Okay. Next, when we are placing the flags, what is the position? How to? There is a rule. We should follow the rule. Now we are going to see about this. The important point when hoisting the national flag. Important point when hoisting the national flag. While hoisting the flag, saffron panel must be uppermost. That already we studied. Okay. Next, there must not be any flag or emblem above or right side of the flag. Now, we will know what is which side, which direction is called the left and right. See this boy. This is left hand for this boy. So, this side is called the left and this side right. Okay. So, this side is left. Suppose if you treat the flag is this boy flag, the same position now. For our national flag, this side is left side. Here flag mast here, the fly is here. Where is the fly? That fly side is called left side. And the flag mast here, no? This side is called right side. What is the rule? Emblem above, that is any flag or emblem above. See, any flag or emblem above the flag or right side of the flag. Right side of the national flag. So first national flag. Next remaining all the flags. Being scout and guide, we are in scouting. So let us know what is the position of our flag. First national flag. Next World Scout flag. Then World Guide flag. Then Bharat Scouts and Guide flag. So, now we understood the other flags must be in the left side of the national flag. Scouting flag should be placed like this, left side of the national flag. The flag should always be hoisted briskly. When you hoist the flag, you have to hoist it briskly and lowered slowly and lowered slowly. When you are lowering the flag, you have to give whistle sound. When you hear the sound, all should stand towards the flag in attention position. We have to give respect when lowering the flag. When hoisting the flag, all will be in attention position. Likewise, in the lowering the flag also, we have to stand in attention. All should turn towards the flag mast. Right. The national flag, it made up of khadi or handspun cloth, is the only material allowed to be used for the flag. The flag should be flown between sunrise and sunset. The flag should be flown between sunrise and sunset, irrespective of the weather condition. By seeing the weather condition, it may flown sunrise and to sunset. Suppose it is rainy season, means if suppose rain na, we have to lower the flag. That only irrespective of the weather condition. Okay. The flag should not be stooped downwards in respect to any person or thing. The flag should not be stooped downwards in respect to any person or thing. The flag should not be allowed to touch the ground. At any reason, it should not be allowed to touch the ground or trail in water. Suppose if you see any flag or on the ground, immediately take the flag. Some flag papers, that is flags all will be on the land. So if you see, immediately take that. It should not fall on the land. When the flag is displayed on a car, in a car, what about in a car na? It should be attached to a staff. The flag should be attached to a staff, which should be affixed firmly on the bonnet of the car. Okay. Next, suppose when you are hoisting the flag, or the flag, national flag got damaged, what we have to do? That is a very important point that now we are going to see. As per the Flag Code of India 2002, there are two ways to dispose of the national flag: burning or burying. Two ways are there: burning one point or burying. First, let us see to burn the flag. How to burn the flag? First, choose a safe place and clean it. Choose a safe place and clean it. Select a place and clean that. Next, fold the flag. Very important thing, fold the flags. Then, build a fire and carefully place the flags in center of the flame. See here, white color box is here, no? That you may think as a national flag. This is a national flag, na? When after build a fire, carefully place the flag. You have to fold the flag and you have to place in the flame. You should not throw. Okay, you have to fold the flag properly. National flag is a symbol of pride and its dignity should be maintained while disposing of it. It is a symbol of pride. So, when you do this process, you have to maintain silence. You have to maintain silence while you dispose the national flag. Take while and salute for that after doing this. Right. Next, to bury the flag. How shall we bury the flag? First, collect all the damaged flags. Collect all the damaged flags and make a wooden box like this with a lid. Hold them and place it properly in a wooden box. Hold the flag and arrange all the flags inside the box. Arrange all the flags inside the folded national flag. Folded national flag inside the box. But without folding, you should not keep inside the box. It is very, very essential. You have to fold the flag and arrange the flags inside the wooden box. Then bury the box in the earth. National flag is a symbol of pride and its dignity should be maintained while disposing of it. Okay, so when you choose the place to bury, you have to select a place in such a way its pride should not be spoiled. Okay, national flag is a symbol of pride and its dignity should be maintained while disposing of it. When you are choosing the place to bury, you have to choose the place in such a way. So, a moment of silence once the flags are buried, and you can also give a salute. Okay, children, this is a very important points about the national flag. Okay, we will meet in the next class. Thank you.